We're back on Live at 9. Now, here's Kanji.
Memphis music fans are no strangers to our next guest. Now, songwriter and singer Taliba Sophia is back on Live at 9 with new music, here to talk about the project and so much more. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you are always doing something, but you know, I find your music, you tend to bake it into important things happening in the community. And so it ends up being powerful. Can you just talk about your newest project?
Yes, I'm so excited to talk about my newest project. It's called Eternal. It is really valuable to me because I'm thinking a lot these days about how things are ending and how painful it is to navigate the grief of things changing, but how there's always new life on the other side. So it's got me thinking about just the expansion of life and how we're all, you know, contributing to the story of humanity and want to leave an everlasting impact here as we are living our lives.
Okay, I feel like you know, you're like, no, but it's really beautiful that your depth is very like sociological. It's it didn't sound political, but it sounds like you're really thinking about the world and people around us. You've also worked with some TV shows. Can you talk about that? Wow.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of the influence of this project kind of came from doing writers camps at TV shows. I did Issa Rae's Rap-ish that was on Max, and I worked on this latest season of P-Valley as well. And so you're in a room with a lot of writers and you're writing from a totally different part of your mind. You're writing in the moment, you're writing to do directly with a story. It's a visual opportunity as well. And a lot of the songs, because of the style of show, they had to be songs that could be in like a party scene or a club scene or something. Also, my family and I worked on a party series. So the whole feeling of party and movement and dancing really has affected the energy of this project as well.
Wow. And so when someone's listening, what's the journey going to be?
Oh, that's a good question, Kanji. That's a good question. So my last project was called Black Magic. We ended with a song called Delicious that was like a very kind of sensual R&B song about really enjoying the moment, savoring the moment of life. The first track in this project is called Sweet, which is about a similar thing. So it's kind of a continuation. So we start off really sweet and relaxed. I'm gonna do that one for you guys today. But then we kind of go up and it becomes way more movable. It starts off quite slow and sensual, but then we get to where you could really have a personal dance party if you like.
Okay, and so when you have been developing your music, what is that process like? Do you listen to like old time artists, or how do you get your inspiration?
Well, this project feels so much newer than my last project, which was, you know, based on a hill country blues catalog at the University of Memphis. This one is about like movement. It's about liberation. And so for this one, a lot of the songs came from me dancing with myself at home. I worked with some great producers that are from Memphis. I have a few tracks from Brandon Diener, who did some tracks for me for Black Magic as well. I also worked with HD, who's great in like the neo soul R&B kind of vibe, and I did some tracks with South Memphis Jeff, who is a great DJ around the city as well. And so they sent me some things, and I would just be dancing around the house, kind of seeing what comes out naturally. And then we worked to produce the project more together and really land on the right feeling that we were looking for.
I bet people would love to be in the room when you guys are all bring everything together.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Okay, so the Big We named you their storytelling manager, right? So can you talk about some of the efforts that you're doing there as well and why that matters?
Oh, of course. So clearly I love storytelling, and I love being intentional in my work and in what I'm leaving in this world. And one of the most important places to my heart is the city of Memphis. And so the Big We is really valuing the importance of storytelling of Memphis. We have such an important narrative that is really a link between our powerful legacy and some of the challenges that we're navigating as a city as well. And so the storytelling aspect is so important because we have to think about ourselves lovingly. We have so many beautiful things happening in the city. So the Big Leagues
Right.
work is really about making sure that Memphians know what's so special about us. We're rolling out a series of programming right now called In This Place that's honoring the sanitation workers strike of 1968, which is so important when we're thinking about a project called Eternal. We're constantly honoring the legacy of something that happened in 1968. In 2026, this many years later, that's an eternal legacy. So everything's kind of going together with all the work that I'm doing right now.
Oh my goodness, yep, self-love. Okay, I
Yes.
cannot wait to hear you sing. So
Thank you.
stick around, everybody, because Talita Sophia is going to perform live in our studio after this short break.